All right, so the A's get destroyed to the Red Sox once again, losing even worse than last game by a final score of 10-1. Second game in a row where the A's have played the Red Sox and only scored one run. Horrible. I mean, the A's just cannot, plenty of different things wrong with this team, but they cannot drive in runs. They leave too many guys on base, and whenever they get a homer, it's always a solo homer, and so there's never many RBIs that are coming around. 10-1 final. Boston gets a whopping 13 hits in this game. They have dominated us the whole season. The A's are the worst team in MLB by record, and they stand 18 and a half games back of the Astros, which is horrible. It's the worst it's been. Kaprielian pitched in this game for the A's. I hate to say it, Kaprielian was really good last year in certain moments. He had flashes of greatness and very good pitching, and he just has not been it this year. In the bottom of the first inning, Alex Verdugo got an RBI ground out, and that put Boston up 1-0, so it kind of set the tone. Devers, who's also been dominating us, got a 2-run homer off Kaprielian in the bottom of the second inning, making it 3-0 Boston. Verdugo once again came up with the RBI opportunity in the bottom of the third. Same inning where Devers hit a homer, and he got an RBI single that made it 4-0 Red Sox. So, yeah. Next, in the bottom of the fourth inning, Xander Bogaerts put them up even more. Also off James Kaprielian, a sac fly to right field, and that made it 5-0. 6-0 after Devers scored on an error with Trevor Story hitting, also off James Kaprielian. So Kaprielian, it was also pretty much his fault with the error, so he just did not have a good game. Jonah Bride got his first MLB hit. He was recently called up at the A's, and that was in the top of the fifth inning, a single by him, a 2-out single, and good for Jonah Bride. I mean, maybe he'll be part of our future team. We'll see what happens. Matt Davidson got a solo homer for the A's, sort of a guy that we haven't heard much of this year, but he's made an impact. He got our only run of the game, 6-1 after Matt Davidson hit the solo shot to left field of the Green Monster. That was off former A's pitcher Jake Diekman, so Diekman gave up that solo homer, but it was the only A's scoring opportunity. Alex Verdugo got a 2-run homer. He had a hell of a game in the bottom of the sixth inning, and that was to right field, making it 8-1 Red Sox, and so they were just extending their lead. That was off Acevedo. And, he was just very good in this game. I'm talking about Verdugo. He was very good in this game. He's hit very well for the Red Sox lately. Xander Bogaerts got another RBI in the bottom of the eighth inning with an RBI double off Lou Trevino. And then finally, they got their 10th run after Trevor Story got them to double digits with an RBI single, and that was to right field. So the Red Sox won 10-1. Absolute blowout, beatdown. And it was a horrible game for the A's. And they can just add that to the list of horrible games this year, which, they've had 43 of about. I mean, I don't think any of their losses have been really justifiable. I think the A's are just very, very low right now in morale. And, I mean, they don't have much to cheer about. This team isn't exciting. I hate to say it. They're not exciting. They're, untalented in a lot of ways, and I hate to say that about my own team, but worst team in MLB. It's come to a point where it has to be said. In our last 10 games, we're 1-9. Our away record is 14-20. Our home record 7-23. It's terrible, right? So yeah, the A's lose to the Red Sox. We're gonna play them one more time, and then we're gonna play the Royals in a 3-game series, where maybe we'll get some wins. Who knows? Because they're bad too, but they're actually better than us by a little bit. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go A's.